Alright guys, I forgot to do a episode last week, so I'm gonna be doing two episodes this week. So this is the Monday one. I usually schedule these for every Wednesday, like night. So yeah. Anyways, so what happened last week? Okay, so I started, studying again because a lot of life problems and everything. So yeah. And it's been pretty good. I've gotten like assignments and stuff, and I I just like, wow, I haven't been studying in so long. It's like I don't know, I just like I have this thing where I can't focus in school. I remembered ever since I was little, I would get super sleepy and like I would literally fall asleep in class. Like no matter how hard I tried, I would fall asleep in class. I don't know if there's a condition for that, but it's like I'm always tired, you know what I mean? Like I always feel like I need to I need to rest. And it it was annoying me a lot. I think it's ever since I was a kid, I've always like slept a lot, and I don't know how to stop it. But yeah, I mean, these days it's been better. So if you're wondering, caffeine does not help. Caffeine does not help. Neither does Red Bull or energy drinks or whatever. What helps is Um, when I'm running, I'm not sleepy or something like that. I don't know. Actually, no, I get sleepy when I run. I lied. Yeah, but it's just such a crazy thing. Okay, so last time I did this video, it was about perspective. Now, um, this episode is about focus. I just thought of it on the spot. You know, focus. There's a lot of there's a lot of different meanings when you think about it. Like, you know, or like a lot of different words associated to focus. And it's kind of like the idea of giving it this attention for a prolonged period of time. Or I don't know, I just thought of it in my head. But people people they like misinterpret, not misinterpret, but like they they think that motivation and discipline are the same, but they're kind of like two sides of a coin, right? Where motivation can only get you so far, right? Like for example, when when you're feeling motivated, right? There's two people, right? One guy, he's super motivated, no discipline. The other guy, no motivation, 100% discipline. Which of them will get further in the long run, right? Let's say they want to go to the gym, get jacked and stuff. The first guy, he works out a lot at the very start. He's super motivated. And then second day, he's somewhat motivated. Third day, no motivation at all. He sleeps in, and then he kind of like dozes off. Fourth day, not really feeling it, not really feeling motivated, so he skips that day too. Fifth day, he goes back in, super motivated. And then for the next week, mm, not really, not really feeling it, So he doesn't go that week. And it's a cycle of you're only doing it when you're motivated, right? Now, discipline is a tricky one because some things you don't like, and you have to do it unmotivated or not. I don't know. Oh wait, motivated or not, you have to still do it, right? And so today you're feeling motivated, so you go to the gym. You do a specific thing, nothing more, nothing less, enough to keep you going. not enough to like kaboom. I don't know. And then the second day, do the same thing, feeling really tired. Third day, you're kind of like not feeling it, but you kind of push yourself. Fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, same thing. You're still resting, stretching, yoga, whatever. Taking breaks because discipline doesn't mean doing it every day without rest. You can have rest. And after a few weeks, you're thinking, oh, I just need to go to the gym because it becomes natural, it's like a part of a routine now. When you do something that you not don't normally do, and you do it for a long time, it doesn't become a mundane task that, well, I gotta go to the gym. It's like a routine that, I'm gonna do this, and then go to the gym, and then this. And then the next day, this, go to the gym, this. It's the same thing. You do it every day, becomes a part of you. When you're motivated, it's not a routine. You just kind of do it whatever you want, whenever you want. It's kind of different. And for for anyone to be successful, I think you need a bit of both. But you also need you can't do what you don't love. But there's a balance, right? There's a lot like money, love, passion, and money, love. Well, passion is kind of like, okay, passion and love is the same thing, but okay. So money, passion, love, discipline, and motivation. And without discipline, they can all only go a certain way, like certain distance. Do you know what I mean? Because you're gonna get burnt out in whatever you do, and discipline will help you through that. I quit a lot of things in my life. Not a proud thing to say, but I've quit quite a few things, and it was because I wasn't disciplined enough. You can say. I mean, I had a lot of things going on, but discipline was a big part of it. I like when I was younger, I thought my life was gonna be like it was gonna be like so different from what I think it was gonna be now. Like I don't want to get personal with people on the internet, right? Because I don't know who's gonna watch this. Maybe it's 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million, 10 million. I don't think it's gonna be 10 million, or even a million, or even 100,000, or even 10,000, or even 1,000. But what I can say is, as an 18-year-old, I'm 18, right? I I just don't I just don't understand how people go throughout their life without any purpose, without any real self goals, you know what I mean? I see a lot of people, they walk by. They walk by me all the time. That all they do is they they go to work, go home, like shower, whatever, and go to sleep. And then they do that 5 days a week. And then on Saturday, Sunday, they do nothing. And then on the next week, when the next week starts, they do the same thing. And it's not that you guys, people don't have to make 7 figures or whatever to become successful, right? But I think, like, why don't people do more? Like some people I see, they just don't go to they don't do anything. Like, no hobbies, no things you enjoy, right? And some people don't even watch movies, shows, anything. They just work. How boring is that? You know what I mean? It's like such a crazy thing. I I think it's important to focus on your career. But what's the point in having a career when you have nothing else? You know, one thing my parents say is that when you become successful, people will come to you. And yeah, I think that's true. That's 100% true. But I also think like out of the successful people that are surrounded by, you know, their friends, which one of those friends are actually real friends? Like, do you ever wonder that? I don't know. This is kind of a crazy thing that I think of. And then they say like, oh, you gotta be friends with people equal to you or better. I think it's smart to surround yourself with a good environment, you know, because you're you're controlled by your environment, you know. I don't know what the right word is right now. I'm like out of I'm like tired. I don't know, but I'm just saying that you're kind of controlled by the people around you, like your friends and family. And that's why you need to be surrounded by a good group of friends, um, you know, steering you into the right direction. If they do something stupid, a lot of people are gonna follow them, even if it's not peer pressure. It's just kind of like what people do, you know. Um, and back to the topic focus. I think I think it's good to live your life, but there's a difference between just drifting by and living life how you want it to be lived. I guarantee you at least at least 30% of people who die, they definitely wished they did something different in their life. Maybe not even I don't even know if it's 30%, maybe 20, maybe 40, who knows. You can't just ask the dead. But a lot of people die with regrets. And I don't want you to the listener to kind of, oh, I need to lock into school, I need to study really hard, I need to do all this or that. I want you to focus on living the life you wish to live. I think regrets is one thing, right? Regretting the bad past. But don't, people don't necessarily regret every bad decision they make. Some bad decisions lead to good decision, like good outcomes or events or whatever, even if it was bad at the time. I've made stupid decisions that led my life to where it is right now, and I'm happy where I'm right now. So I don't have regrets. And I think at the end of your life, it's not possible to have zero regrets, right? Maybe it was, oh, I should have gambled on my money. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Um, it's not super like, oh, you you gotta live your life with no regrets. There's bound to be some, right? But I think wanting to live the life you have and not living a life that someone else have for you. Like, my parents were very controlling, right? They would want me to do a certain thing, certain time, whatever, do everything that they want and not never what kind of like what I wanted or like what I wished. And you live the life that somebody else wants, not what you want. And is it even your life to begin with if you listen to them? Well, as a kid, you have to listen to them, right? But when you're an adult, you get to do what you want. Sometimes your family situation is super toxic. They disagree with everything you want, but your health and well-being is more important than family. Yes, family is a lot of things and is really important, but you're all right. I'm back. So I accidentally cut the recording by accident. What I was gonna say is you guys are also important too, and you should look after yourself, even if um I don't know, ruin some friendships or whatever. Don't You don't have to take my advice. I'm not a qualified professional, but what I'm trying to say is just try to make yourself happy. All right. Bye bye.